If you have popcorn, does that mean you can get within arm's length of a police officer, ma'am? Is that how the law works? But if you have a camera, you can't get close? Just want to clarify for next time. I don't want to break the law, ma'am. Call her Popcorn Myers. That's your name. Popcorn Myers. Yeah, there's a reason why I'm recording you tonight.
Get out of the street.
What's your name real quick?
Officer Myers, 6181.
Yeah, I'm recording you on purpose.
That's fine, get out of the street.
I'm recording you specifically on purpose.
What I fucking tell you, I told you, I fucking told you. Fuck that bitch, you know what's funny? Her sergeant gave us permission to be there.
Oh, really?
That fucking sergeant.
Well, I'm gonna keep walking by. I'm gonna keep walking back and forth.
A man stands just a few feet from a police officer and asks a simple but powerful question. If I can stand here with popcorn, why can't I stand here with a camera? Instantly, the situation becomes tense. That one question highlights a bigger issue about fairness and the right to record in public. What follows isn't just another random street moment. It shows how authorities sometimes react differently when they're being filmed. In this moment, Officer Myers, now nicknamed Popcorn Myers, ends up representing that contradiction.
Let's say we're standing like between the cop cars. Since you guys are standing there, right? And the cars are here, are we cool to stand there and just like, not like be up on you, but just like in the median?
But it's not illegal for us to stand in the middle right here at this time?
Since the cars are here, you guys...
So as long as you guys are cognizant of that, if we need emergency medical attention.
And if you guys gotta go hands-on or whatever the case, you know, medical pulls up, we'll get out, but we respect that.
Yeah.
What's your name again?
I already told you, get out of the street.
Is that a lawful order?
Yep.
It is?
Get out of the street. You're
What's
a pedestrian in a roadway.
It's a lawful order?
Pedestrian in a roadway. I need you to get out of the street.
What would be the crime, though?
Do so now or you will be arrested.
I just talked
get
to
out of the street.
your sergeant just told me I can be here. Why do you think I'm back? Yeah. We just had a conversation with the sergeant. He said we can stand here.
Okay, I'm gonna double check.
Yeah.
As the camera keeps recording, the man stays calm and keeps a safe distance, showing no fear. Officer Myers tells him to get out of the street, speaking firmly, as if expecting instant obedience. But the man stands his ground and reminds her that just because she feels uncomfortable doesn't mean he's breaking the law. He isn't being aggressive, he's simply holding her accountable. As people nearby watch, her confidence starts to fade. The moment becomes bigger than just an argument. It shows what can happen when authority is challenged by someone calmly demanding transparency.
Man, this lady is a bitch.
Go get that conversation.
I told her as long as they stay out of our way.
He's not. He's totally in my way.
Just stay out of her way, that's all
I'm not in her way.
You're in my personal bubble, though. Okay, and it makes me uncomfortable. I have weapons on me that are within hands reach.
You're escalating and you're raising your
okay.
voice. You've been
I need you to back
aggressive
away from
since
me.
the beginning.
Back away from me.
Is it illegal? I'm not. Is there a crime scene? I'm not interfering with anything.
No, but you are in my area. I need you to back away. You're
Is that
within
a lawful
hands.
order?
It
Because you gave me a lawful. What's the law?
You're within hands reach of my weapons, and I need you to back up.
Like about a year ago, like I said, a year ago, she used my government name, said where I work, and she knew what she was doing because she knows I post my interactions on YouTube. Simple as that. And I do need her business card now because I will be filing a complaint. Nothing for you. If I can just say Hey, why are you
video in first.
Because she's a bitch, that's why.
I'm curious.
Oh,
The situation quickly becomes tense as Myers accuses the man of breaking the law by standing in the roadway. However, just moments earlier, her own sergeant had approved that exact location, which creates a clear contradiction. The man calmly questions her, asking her to double-check, and this moment highlights something important. Authority can start to crack when it's challenged with facts. As the exchange continues, Myers becomes more frustrated, her tone sharpens, and her reasoning begins to fall apart. Instead of clearly explaining the situation, she seems to rely more on intimidation. The camera captures everything, showing how the situation shifts when control of the narrative is lost.
a whole bunch of shit to my girlfriend a while ago, and then she's trying to give me unlawful orders and saying she's gonna arrest me, and her sergeant basically told her to kick rocks, so...
You're within hands reach of my weapons, and I need you to back up. I know. Yeah.
Hey Myers, how come that guy was allowed to stand right next to you? I thought you couldn't have anyone next to your gun like that. Remember what you told me? It's just me because I got a camera, or what? And because you were so rude to my girlfriend last time you talked to her? How come you weren't going to arrest that guy for being on the street?
Get out of the street.
Is that a lawful order?
Yep.
It is?
Get out of the street. You're
What's
a pedestrian in a roadway.
It's a lawful order?
Pedestrian in a roadway. I need you to get out of the street.
What would be the crime, though?
Do so now, or you will be arrested.
Remember when you said you're going to arrest me for being in the street, but that guy was cool, huh? Myers? I think you got pretty girl syndrome, Myers.
Moments later, Myers shows a different side of herself, arguing that the man is too close and claiming his presence is a threat because of her nearby weapons. It comes across as using fear to justify control, rather than clearly explaining any real danger. The man stays calm and steady, reminding her that she is the one turning a simple situation into a conflict. The tension seems to go beyond just this moment, as there are claims that a year earlier she tried to reveal his identity online, suggesting a more personal issue behind the encounter. What unfolds feels less like routine law enforcement and more like a heated dispute, with the camera continuously recording everything, ensuring that what happens cannot easily be denied or misrepresented.
You act like that because you're pretty and you're used to getting away with it. What's up?
Why do you guys all film the same thing? Wouldn't you get better footage if you guys split up?
We do. We split up. And we'll share each other's footage.
It just seems like you guys are following each other. It seems like you'd get more footage if you...
That's true. We do split up temporarily, and then we come back just in case somebody's in trouble. I don't like him to get too far out of my range, you know.
Oh, so
just in case something happens to him.
Keep an eye on him.
We keep an eye on each other, yeah. So he'll venture off. He got some stuff over there. I might borrow that from him, stuff like that. So.
But they're two different channels.
Yeah. We share footage, stuff like that. But hey, man, I just want to let you know, I think I like your demeanor. You're cool. The reason I was recording Myers is because how rude she was to my girlfriend several months ago, and then I came over here and she was threatening me with arrest for standing in that median.
Your girlfriend?
Yeah, my girlfriend. She does recording too, and she had an interaction with Myers, and she was really rude to her.
When was that?
How long ago was that?
Probably close to a year now.
About a year ago, yeah.
I was like, I sent over here. That light's.
Oh yeah,
give me a migraine.
Yeah, let me just turn that off for you, bro. So anyways, there was after she...
Then comes the moment that clearly shows the double standard. Another man casually walks up holding a bag of popcorn and stands just as close to the officers as the auditor. But this time nothing happens. No demands for ID, no warnings, and no orders to step back. The contrast is obvious, and the camera captures it all. When asked to explain this inconsistency, Myers has no clear answer and falls silent, her authority weakening under the pressure. The citizen points it out directly with a simple but powerful question. If it's okay for someone with popcorn to stand there, why not someone with a camera? That one line sums up the entire situation, highlighting how quickly authority can shift when fairness and equal treatment are put to the test.
Threatened me with arrest, and then I said, hey, I talked to you, you already said we could be here. Like 10 minutes later, there was some guy holding some popcorn, standing like right next to her like this. Remember, she said I couldn't be within arm's reach. There's some guy right there, and I called her out on it. I was like, hey man, how come you're not threatening him with arrest for standing in the median, right? So That's all, man. It's just like it can't be selective persecution, right? It has to be for everyone. So I appreciate you not discriminating against us because we have cameras. She just doesn't like it, and so, you know,
Yeah,
but you can't threaten people with arrest for doing something if they're going to allow others to do it. That's all.
So what's your policy? Like this young lady doesn't want to be on your channel because of her job. She doesn't want it to get blasted.
This lady?
Yeah, what would you do for that?
Well, she's in public, so there's no
It doesn't
expectation
matter.
of privacy in public, right? I mean, you know that. So.
I'm just wondering from, you know,
I typically try
humanity.
Right. No, I'm not trying to deny people's humanity, but like typically I'll try to keep people off if they don't want. Government officials.
Blur their face or something?
I have blurred people's faces before, but I usually don't do that because that kind of takes the point of what we're doing away. Because, like I said, cats versus United States. There's no expectation of privacy in public.
Yeah, I understand that.
What follows is a noticeable calm after the tension, with a clear shift in tone and attitude. Another officer steps in, staying composed and respectful, showing the kind of professionalism people expect from law enforcement. Instead of giving orders, he has a conversation, and instead of talking over the citizen, he listens. The citizen, just as calm, explains that recording is not meant to challenge authority, but to protect both the public and the police. This moment shows how accountability should work, through communication and mutual respect rather than control. The officer understands this, acknowledging that cameras don't create problems, they simply document what happens. In that short exchange, we see a better example of policing, one based on understanding, logic, and humility instead of pressure or intimidation.
I mean, you know what we're doing, so that's the whole point. And like, I don't go out of my way to record citizens. If I'm recording her, it's actually for her safety. I mean, you guys seem pretty decent, so I don't feel like you guys are going to be doing anything crazy, but that's what we do. We're just here to protect them. So
yeah, and I understand, you know, filming us, and obviously I got no problem with that. I'm just wondering, when you have a citizen that says, you know what, man, I understand I'm in public, but I don't want to be on your channel. Do you guys normally say okay, or
if somebody says, hey, I don't want to be recorded and we're just in public, I'll keep them off. But if they try to like start a conversation with me, then I'm recording because I document every interaction I have. So if I don't mind keeping them off if they don't want it, but a lot of times people come up, like walk up to me and say, hey, I don't want to be recorded. And I'm like, I wasn't even going to record you, but you came up to me, so you're talking to me now, so now I'm going to record you. But no, typically, like if I go into a government building, I'll specifically try to keep them off. If I do record them, it's usually inadvertently.
no?
Yeah.
Hey, sir. Get pulled over tonight. Can I see your license and registration? I smell alcohol coming from the vehicle.
What started as a tense situation turns into a bigger discussion about rights and responsibility. The citizen calmly explains that recording in public places is legal because there is no reasonable expectation of privacy, a principle supported by long-standing court rulings. He makes it clear that his purpose is not to provoke or embarrass anyone, but to promote safety, transparency, and truth. By recording, he creates a clear and honest record of events, showing how accountability works best when there is evidence. This is a simple but powerful way for ordinary people to take part in protecting their rights. One of the officers begins to understand this and recognizes the value of documentation, while Myers struggles to respond, not because of force or pressure, but because her position is challenged by logic, reason, and well-established legal principles.
Yeah. Is that an open container right there, sir? You got any weapons in the vehicle?
Yep.
Yeah? Do you have a valid driver's license?
Yeah. Okay, driver's license, proof of insurance, registration, please.
The emergency brake's on, bud.
I don't know where it's at.
It's down here. You see it right there?
Oh,
All right.
you're here.
So, that shows the signs of intoxication, okay? So I'm going to have you step out of the vehicle here shortly. Alrighty, thank you for cooperating. Keep your hands where I can see them, okay? Good, thanks.
That's cool though, you guys didn't have it towed. You guys are just gonna leave it here? Yeah. That's right on, we like that.
She'll probably, a lot of times somebody will have like a friend come and pick it up or something like that because it's kind of not in a great spot.
As the night comes to an end, another scene unfolds nearby. A separate traffic stop handled calmly and professionally. The officers follow proper procedure, showing that respect and integrity are still very much part of the job. The contrast is clear. While some officers handle situations with fairness and professionalism, Others can damage that trust through poor behavior and misuse of authority. The message is simple. Accountability doesn't stop when something is recorded. It begins with awareness. Every recording and every act of transparency helps connect truth with justice. When citizens continue to document responsibly and officers hold themselves and each other to the same standard, real change becomes possible. The takeaway is to stay informed, know your rights, act responsibly, and not be intimidated into silence.